Today on a commonly good MTG, we're playing a Rakdos Reanimator deck. Rakdos Reanimator. With Foundation, we've got Zombify, that's 4 more reanimation cards we can add to our mix. And we got some other, no, these are just some nice old cool cards we're playing with in the mix. If that sounds cool to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, and this special episode will be performed entirely by Sock Puppets, Dr. You Can't Suck Yet. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You Can't Suck Yet. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, posted by BCGaming, which stands for Before Cards Gaming. Yeah, back when we used to play Magic cards on tiles, they etched it on little pieces of tile made out of cow bones. BCGaming, and it's called Rakdos Reanimator. Let's see. So what we got today is we got a Rakdos Reanimation deck. I mean, you can see there's a lot of things in here. Rakdos means black and red. What is this card? Not black and red. How about this card? Not black and red. This one? Yeah, black. We could actually play this one. So we got a bunch of cards we kind of really can't play. And we got a lot of cards that are seriously just black and red. There's no green. There's no blue. There's nothing. There's nothing. But it's like, how are we going to get these guys? How are we going to pay for them? How are we going to do that? Well, it turns out it's reanimation. Where does it come from? It comes from Rakdos Joins Up, which allows you to just drag a dude from the graveyard. And we got Zombify, which allows you to drag a dude from the graveyard back out to play. What do we got over here? Push, which has Pull, which allows you to drag 2 dudes from a graveyard. From a single, you can grab somebody else's guys if you really felt like it. Pull's fantastic, but you do need 6 mana. Anyway, so we got that going on. The question is then, well, how are we going to make sure these guys are in the graveyard? Well, we got Fear of Missing Out, which when it comes out, you discard a card and draw a card. Bitter Reunion, when you pay this, you put this enter, you discard a card and draw 2 cards. So we've got the ability to discard any number of cards and then draw that many cards. So we got a bunch of that. If these guys end up in our hands, we got the ability to force them into the graveyard. Then we can try to find our way to some of our reanimation cards, pull them out, put them into play. And so other than that, it's just grabbing enough mana and getting enough, lands and time to make it all happen. I mean, I'm not even going to go through this deck. I just put the whole thing together for you right there. All right, so let's go out and do some damage. But before we do, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sholdred, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear lamentations of the women. And we're playing against Chad Rock. A lot of things to throw away. Bitter Reunions. Won't get a creature, but I'll be getting 2 cards back. Let's try that. Yikes. I need a big guy in the graveyard to zombify back. Question is that will I ever find one to throw in the graveyard? I got to keep digging, but the question is what am I throwing away? It's not Zombify. He's milling. There we go. Excellent. 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 All right, yeah, let's pop it. Attack! All right, so we need to get up to 5 mana before we can use Rakdos Joins, which would be super. But I can pop out, was it Atraxa on the next turn? Because he's got, Atraxa will dig for creatures, and that's what's good. We got Bit of Reunion still. All right, so that's our future then. Zombify to get Atraxa. Atraxa builds our hand. Bit of Reunion helps to dump more stuff into the graveyard. Rakdos Joins Up, pulls them back out. That's like 3 turns worth of things to do. Yikes. All right, we're going to go for it anyway. Here we go. Atraxa. It's zombie Atraxa. 1, 2. I think that's it. No attacks. What do we have to discard here? Valgavoth. All right, so I know he's got the, is it Get Out? I don't want to touch it to see what it is. Means Atraxa will probably be dead here pretty soon. That's cool. Counterspell will be really bad. Hopefully he plays something to get his mana down to nothing. There you go. Get lost. That's just a destroy. Manifest Dread. I need that mana. Valgavoth. All right, he's got to have more. The thing is, he's got to. Yeah, there we go. Suckerfish. You were the writing was on the wall. Victory. Then again, that hurts. I mean, no. Oh, good. I can put that drain in the graveyard. That's exactly what I need to do. Let's, I can actually do something here, huh? Koma! That was perfect. Now I just got to keep my graveyard clean and get another mana from someplace. Oh, no, I need mana. I need the mana. The Land of Hope apparently is the thing I got to do. Yeah. He's just going to let it go. He says, I'll just keep more life. It's no problem. Next turn, I got myself a Valgavoth. And yeah, sure, let's do it. Want to sacrifice all your guys? You can do that. I mean, one of them will live. Oh. All right, there you go. Now you're looking something down. You need to have the ability to remove Valgavoth. You have to remove 3 of your guys to do it. You're not going to attack with the Essence Chandler. You're too scared to now at this point. Yeah, the cards, I can't tell. Your head is thinking so hard. Look who I get. It's an Essence Chandler. All right, let's Rakdos Joins Up. Dude, you're so screwed. Yep. Victory! All right, we are playing against RKlein. What do we have? Tapped. Well, in the graveyard is a good place for me. Nothing on turn 1. We'll surveil. Zombify is great. Keep it. Which means we just got to build up to 4, which we don't have a 4th mana. FOMO. This guy is going to be lame. Nothing really I want to throw away. Let's get rid of Bitter Triumph. All right, we got this guy. 6 is rough. At least we got 2 graveyard reanimators. All right, he doesn't have enough to grab. Well, he can grab Fear of Missing Out. I'll get rid of Cruelty of Gix. I'm thinking we actually have to kill Tiny Bones. I don't want him to go after him. He's going to try. He's going to try badly. All right, there we go. There's 4. Another one, huh? One, 2, 3, and a land of some sort. See, Elder Dragon War can wipe out all of his guys. He's got right now. If he takes my FOMO, the FOMO will live. And he wants it. He says he can play for it. He just wants to play it. He wants to get it really badly. He's going to give up the card in his hand. That's the important part. Yeah. He thinks he could play that one. All right. There's 5. Let's blow the taco stand. And go after his hand. Just land. What do I have in here? Okay, I got a Bitter Reunion to get Valgavoth out of my hand. Oh, exile card? Hell no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You. I already got one in the graveyard. Good. That saves me a step. We don't want to Zombify back. No, let's just get rid of this guy. That's fine. Ooh, horrible. All right, I'm going to Zombify back. I'm going to Zombify. Let's go for Atraxa. She draws me cards. We get a lot in this case, don't I? Death. I just got a single card. Ooh, Zombify would be the worst one. I just got to take a creature or artifact. Good, 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 good. He's getting desperate. He's only scrying at this point. I should probably go for... Oh, Zombify will... There we go. I just won the game. Victory! I should play against DoctorDrummer. It's me, Dr. Suckit, DoctorDrummer. Remember me from upstairs Hollywood Magic the Gathering School? Turn off the dragon, because the dragons need to be turned off. This is horrible. Look at your stupid hand. Nothing for you to get rid of, apparently. Alright, so we're playing against the lizard folk, huh? I'll cut you down. Alright, the path forward is definitely... I need that red so that we can bid a reunion, Valgavoth them to the graveyard. Of course, I have 0 reanimators at this point. That's stupid, man. 2 more bitter reunions, huh? That's nuts. All right, we're gonna go do. That's cool. Okay, bitter reunion. Just get rid of that. What do I gotta do? Discard a card. Yeah. Pay 3 life, even better. What do I got here? I got Valgavoth. All right, perfect. So we got Rakdos Joins Up. We got Valgavoth. This guy is Laughing Jasper's a troublemaker. He doesn't have enough mana. He's low end on a grind deck, and he doesn't have enough mana for what he needs to do. And that's good for us. If I had 6 mana, I'd be able to actually get haste going, which would be fantastic. Save goals to get him out. This is the point where I'd give up at this point. I would totally give up at this point. With the cards he has in his hand and the kind of deck he's got going on, it's not going to go so well. Yeah, it's a bonus turn. Okay, cool. I thought it was still my turn for a reason. I was just reveling in the he's got nothing, I got everything situation. All right, let's go after his hand. I think I'll play that card. That sounds cool. As Offspring, it can be. No. Can I just play it straight up? Sacrifice. Yeah, I'm cool. Oh, I see what I could do. Activate ability. All right, here comes some life gain, 11 points. You can, no matter what, man, it's going to happen. Whether I get that 11 points off of your sharpshooter, you know, it'd be better if life gain could only gain life for the amount of damage that you dealt to a thing. That way, if you actually blocked, you know, it wasn't doing 11 points of damage and you couldn't gain the life for it. I would like that. I think I'll put some stuff out now. Welcome to my side. All your deck is belong to us. All your deck all belong to me. And we win. Boom, boom. Goes the room. All right, we are playing against KK 1234. I mean, this is great right here. What do I really want to do? Let's put out the stupid one. Zombify is fantastic. Okay, so I got great combos here. Bitter Reunion gets me into the Valgavoth into the graveyard, which means I've got this on number 4. I just need 4 mana at this point. I can't do taps. Let's do Bitter Reunion. Give me some mana. Nope. Push Zombify over. Need 1 more mana. Lame. There's my mana. Alright, let's just go kill, get rid of something. That guy. Well, there's all the mana, apparently. Alright, the problem is this guy is... Oh, he's trying to play that, huh? Interesting. Question is, do you have an answer for it? To be able to get through the ward, he has to sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. And he's got a lot of non-land permanents at this point. Push pool's cool. Let's just Bitter Triumph some stuff here. Pay 3 life is fine. Get rid of that. I know the secret to the hair is you just got to remove them. I can play it myself, though. All right, I'm up to 22. I can afford to take some hits. And game's over. Victory! And we're playing against Korasuma. So that's cool. That's cool. Rough though. I'm gonna keep it. I gotta get some stuff into the graveyard. Hopefully he's playing discard on me. That'd be great. All right, come at me, brah. I'll just kill it. Use up that mana while I have it. And nothing. All right, here's number 2. It'll cost me 3 life to kill whatever it is I want to kill, but... That guy, huh? Let's turn off the BC. They're a little squirrely. Well, he's got no haste to hold him down. Oh, discard. Sorry, cancel. Discard a card. There we go. Now we just got to get ourselves 4th mana. We've been very tricksy so far, but that's the end of our tricks unless I draw something. I'm hoping it's mana. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, let's take a look at the future there. That's not a big deal. One playing Atraxa. Welcome to the battlefield, Atraxa. This is when he's going to give up. He just does not have the ability to take out Atraxa. One, two, whatever. 3, 4, and we're done. Yeah, he lost his patience. Victory! All right, playing against FoilMaster because he loves tinfoil. 1, 2, 3, cool. Don't have creatures put in the graveyard. Hopefully we can draw something. 1. Surveil would be cool. Yeah, I understand why that's in there now. All right, what's the top? Yeah, sure. Bit of reunion. All right, we got 2 Zombifies. We need 4th mana for it is what we really need. This guy is cool. Looks like we're gonna do some weird stuff instead. So I'm gonna FOMO. Not cool, man. I need a 4th mana. I see. He's trying to grind me. All right, we got it. 5th mana, sure. Zombify, bring out the Valgavoth. And, no. Oh, I need more stuff in my graveyard before I can activate them that way. Who do we hate? I hate that guy. Target creature. Oh, okay. Player, planeswalker. All right. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Now let's undo this. Let me just be a little bit more conservative. All right, so this is an instant, which means I can play it. No matter what he gets out, I have the ability to kill, 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 kill. Get it! Oh, managed to make it through my picket. All right, me gaining 9 per life per turn is not going to be high on his list of things that he wants. I don't think he put out that many dudes. Sure, let's just do that. Do you not block? Did I just not see him? And we win! In your face, Stuffy Moon. Victory! Alright, so here we are with Rakdos Reanimator, and it was a fantastic deck. It was incredibly good. The only time this deck sucked was There was 2 times. Number one, it was when the shuffler was out to get me, and that happened twice. The shuffler just decided that it was not going to give me anything but lands, or was just going to get all the guys that had colors, which is all the guys had colors in them, but it wasn't going to give me anything else. It was the shuffle. I mean, I even mulliganed like 3 times to play it out. It was just ridiculous. It was just horrible. I can't blame the deck for that. The shuffler was just going nuts. The only other time was I got taken down by a graveyard killer, and nothing you could do. He just kept getting cards that just would take out graveyards. If you're playing a Reanimator deck, that is your kryptonite. So that doesn't happen very often, but I ran across one of those. Yeah, other than that, this deck, the only time I think I lost otherwise is I haste. Some guy came at me super fast, and I just couldn't do anything about it. So, yeah, because you have to get your cut downs, your bitter triumphs, Elder Dragon War potentially, but Elder Dragon War doesn't happen until turn 4, right? So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of control in here, just a little bit. It just is kind of thinking, oh, it's going to work out perfect for you. Yeah, super aggro can take you down. Other than that, this deck is just tight, big time tight. And it did a really good job. I ended up with a 70% win rate. Let's call it that. All right, let's get to it. Who was the MVP? I'll tell you who my favorite card was. It was Zombify. Zombify, the deal is that I thought before that 5 was the magic number. That when it came to returning a creature from the graveyard to your battlefield, it was 5. Probably because I think Zombify came out years ago, and everything else that done this had been Zombified plus a little bit of something else. But then we've just had nothing but those cards, but those. And so they've all been 5. And so every time you played Reanimation, you've always had to get to 5 mana. Then you start bringing things back. Now that we got Foundation, we got Zombify back, and we're paying 4 to bring back any single creature from your graveyard. That is intense. So this deck now works at 4. The great thing is, FOMO and Bitter Reunions are the guys that help get these guys into the graveyard, as well as finding the other cards that you need. I'm not sure why Duress is in here. It doesn't help you at all. I think I'd much rather go for regular control than Duress. I guess looking at somebody else's hand is a really good feature. I just kind of felt this was out of sync with the rest of the deck. Didn't seem to do. There was no big effect that where this helped us out other than just knowledge of the other person's hand. All right, so let's get down to it. Who was the MVP? Oh, sorry, I got that already. It's Zombify. Yeah, you are the MVP of this particular deck because you were so cheap and are able to bring back everything else. I mean, Rakdos Joins Up is fantastic, especially when you got all these legendary dudes you're playing with there. But Zombify being the cheaper one, he's the guy I was looking for. If I had one in my hand, I felt good about the future. And it was just a matter of making all the other pieces rack up. So I'm going to give it to Zombify. You are today's MVP. All right, so let's see. Was this deck competitive? I got a 70% win rate. I was playing it on the rank ladder. Like I said, as soon as I got to rank, though, that's when the shuffler started coming at me. I never saw that in casual. Therefore, it shouldn't happen. There's no reason why the shuffler should be different between the two. Yet, it was vicious. At least 2 of the games I played there, the shuffler was going out of its way to make sure that this thing did not work in a reasonable way. I played it a bunch on the casual, never had any problems that way. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm not going to chalk it up. I'm going to say, yeah, this is definitely a competitive deck. You can play this on the rank ladder. It's probably not going to make it in the top 5s, but you can play it. All right. Was this deck fun? Yeah. Why was it fun? Because you had enough control at the beginning to be able to keep the beginning going. This had, much more of a mid-range vibe to it. But the thing is no matter how big the stuff at the top was, really, you weren't paying more than 5 for anything in particular. So this deck was relatively cheap, which made it feel a little bit more aggro, even though you're playing with huge dudes out of the deal. And because you're getting those guys out on turn 4, yeah, that was really, really good. Valgavoth being able, would you pay your life to pay for the stuff you're stealing from people? Yeah. And then you're gaining a lot of life off of Valgavoth with all of that 9 points of damage and lifelink. So yeah, I could afford to pay for whatever I was stealing from my opponent. Really good, really fun. Totes. Let's see, was this deck interesting? It is a Reanimator deck. I was playing with another Reanimator deck I really liked. you know, same kind of thing. This one was different because I'm not sure if I'd played with Valgavoth before. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem so. This seems like the first time I've done it. I think I've tried playing Valgavoth. It didn't really work. This one was super cool. You know, I played with Atraxa a billion times. Koma, that was an interesting mix. I'm not even sure if this deal's done to create 4 3/3s. That would have been cool. Yeah, but everybody killed this card as soon as it got out. I guess that's the deal. You just can't let Koma live. You have to kills it. Yeah, that's it. That's your lineup of your super friends right there. But yeah, mix that with Rakdos, and yeah, it's really cool because whenever they die, they do that much damage to your opponent. I saw people playing a lot of Exile today. It's just you gotta exile. Graveyards aren't good anymore. You can't let people just destroy. You can't let things get destroyed because they'll just keep playing it. You got to exile. Yes, that's it. So let's count that up. Was it competitive? Yes. Was this deck fun? Yes. Was it interesting? I thought it was interesting. All right, so there you go. This is an A+ deck, A+. And by federal law, I am forced to say, if you just, how do I say that? By federal law, I'm required to say this deck is so choice. I'd highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.